have fun, and while you're having fun, you have automated machines out there that are making you money. And this is what changed my mind forever. Here's what I used to use. I used to use Zango, I used to use MonaV, Red Bull, 5 Hour Energy, Focus Factor, and NeuroPS. Okay, I used to use all those different products, trying my best to get my energy. And I came across this product called Mind. Let me tell you the story. I met Don Tellerico introduced me to Don, and I was doing a seminar. He sat down, and we were talking about these different things, and for the life of me, I was trying to lose weight. I was trying all kinds of different products, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. And for those that know me, I travel around the world, literally hopping from not just time zones, but country zones. And I'll do 12-hour seminars, and then you meet and you greet people, and then you can jump on a plane and fly to another area, you know, not just like from Melbourne to Brisbane, but maybe from Melbourne to Singapore, right? And you're doing all these seminars, and I needed energy, and the one thing that I was constantly sensitive to was my energy levels. You know, because I want to have energy. Whenever I'm feeling lethargic or feeling down, it really impacts my performance. And I'm really out here to give everything I have to you and to everybody. So I have to perform at my peak level. That's why I do mental entrainment. I do all these different things. And I'm very sensitive to what it is I put in my body. I read labels. I don't want anything with partially hydrogenated oils because that's not good for the brain and all this. So I would take certain things, and I didn't like the way some of these things make me feel. Then I didn't know what it is I'm telling you that you're going to learn now at this time. But the only thing it is I know is that Zango didn't do much for me, and MonaV didn't do much for me, despite what was in it. And I don't have anything against, you know, the companies themselves, but those products didn't move me. Red Bull moved me, but it moved me a little bit too much. I didn't like the way it made me feel. And 5 Hour Energy, maybe it lasted for an hour. Right? And I used to pop those things when I was driving. I have like Focus Factor. I don't know if you know what those are, but it's the pills that you get, and NeuroPS, which are pills. And this is just a partial list. I mean, that's my life. I would jam down all kinds of stuff because I needed my energy. And when I would be in Australia, it was so easy to find wheatgrass shots. And when I was speaking in the evening, I would love the way I would feel after having wheatgrass shots. So I was doing a 1-month tour over in Asia a few months ago. And this is right after I met Don. I was like, okay, I'm about to leave. And he gave me a bottle of Body, which I'll talk to you about in a minute. And I was going over there, and, you know, I had to do like 14 seminars in the span of like 3 weeks or something like that. And we're not talking about like a 90-minute session. We're talking about like 12-hour days and stuff to do these seminars. So he sent me this stuff, and I was like, okay, well, just send me this stuff. And I was in Malaysia. And they sent me this stuff, and I was really interested in getting it, and it didn't come. And I'm talking to him. It's like stuck at in like, was it customs? I'm like, what did they send me? And okay, so then the box finally comes, and I open it up, and I'm like, what the heck? It was like all this stuff. So, you know, not thinking too much of it. I was interested in taking it, but I was really more interested in just getting done what it is I need to get done and have fun while I was out there giving the way we like to give when we go do our events. So I took the shot. I didn't have the big bottles, although they shipped the big bottles. I had the smaller ones. I had the small shot. And let me tell you something. I mean, only thing I can say is you have to take this thing. And here's what's going to blow your mind. When I show you why this happened, it's going to blow your mind the way it blew my mind. I cannot explain. I can explain now, and I'll save it for when I get to why it happened. But I didn't know why I felt so unbelievable when I took this. The only thing I knew is that it wasn't a caffeine energy. It wasn't a sugar rush or a sugar high. It wasn't